Hello and welcome back to Scholarly. Here we care about you saving time doing all things digital. Mona here, and today I'm going to walk you through steps on how to create surveys in Google Form. So let's dive right in quickly to the video. To open Google Forms, go to Google Drive, or to make navigating less of a hassle, you can use your Bookmarks tab to bookmark Google Forms up there, and you can just easily click on it. Check this video to watch how it works. Now, from Google Drive, click New, More, and there you have Google Forms. You have an option here to start on a blank form or from a built-in template if you want. If you click on that, you have a variety of nice templates here that you can use. Contact information, if you want to collect personal information, find a time, RSVP, party invite, a survey, event registration, order form, customer feedback here, and some more time-saving templates that you can choose from based on your preference. But if you want to fully customize or personalize your form or survey, you're going to click the blank template. And it will open up a new form, an untitled form that we can basically edit. You see here two things, the questions and responses. Here on questions is where you plot your survey, and under responses, you will see here data of how people responded to your form or survey. So start your survey or form by putting a title. Let's say, online class feedback. Next line here is your form description. It's a good thing that you can explain here briefly the purpose of the form you're making. So let's try, your feedback matters to help us improve our online classes. Something like that. Next to that is the section where you will put the actual questions. It has a built-in untitled question, but we'll edit this. You can start with basic question first, like, what is your name? You see that the option changes. Google Forms automatically change the option base or text boxes based on your question structure. Isn't that amazing? And on the right, you can choose here how you want them to respond to the question. But of course, if you're just asking their name, you just want a short answer. Unless you want them to explain why they're named like that. You choose paragraph, which is we won't do. You also have here multiple choices. Check boxes, drop down, also a good thing here. If you want files from respondents, they can upload files if you enable file uploads. Linear scale so that they can select a number in a range. Multiple choice grid, this is best for quizzes. Checkbox grid to allow them input data across multiple fields. They can also answer with date or time if you will ask them when is the best date or time to do a certain activity. It's also good to know these things in the bottom. With this icon, you can duplicate or clone a question. Next icon is delete to remove it. And you also have here required. You can click the required switch to make a question mandatory. Unless they answer this question, they can't proceed to submitting it. When you click on this three dot here, you will have an option to show description. With this checked, you can add brief description of the question or show response validation. What this does is allow you to set rules for your form. You can create rules that people have to follow when they fill out your form. To edit response validation option, we click here. There's number if you need a numerical response. If you need text response, you select text. If you want to control response length, select it, and you can also set the maximum or minimum character count. Or if you want a regular expression, click this. For example, if you ask for email addresses, say the question is, what is your Gmail address? You can make sure that people can only submit properly formatted email addresses. To do that, we'll select text and we want it contains. Only, we'll spell @gmail.com. to combat misspelling of the email addresses, and make sure they put Gmail, not gamal or gmail.com. When they fill in the wrong info, we can custom error text here, put like a not a valid Gmail address. Or try again. So it will notify them that they're putting the wrong thing. Let's move on to the floating tabs here. Wonder what are these icons doing here? This plus icon lets you add another question. Next icon is import questions. If you have pre-made questions, you can simply import that to this file. You can add another title and description here. You can also insert images and ask questions about it afterward. For example, we add an image. You can import from different sources here. And select the image. You can write like, look at the picture closely and write how you can relate to this boy. Something like that. This is a great feature. You can trash it here if you like. Next is add video and add sections where you can organize your form by topic. You can add up to 75 sections. Okay, so recently we added another question. You can edit this and put like, how did you feel about your last online class? Then we'll put options. For example, it was nice. New experience. Click add option for option 2. Totally enjoying. Or option 3, like so. Or you can add other so that they can customize their answer if they don't prefer any in the choices provided. You can go ahead and do the rest of your survey. If you're done with survey, firstly, congratulations! You can make it more personalized by changing the theme of your forms. Let's proceed here in the top right-hand corner and we'll see a painting palette icon that will enable us to change the form themes. You can choose image of your brand, a specific logo, or your product as a header. Also, you can change the theme color and background color based on your preferences. You can also change font style. They have a decorative font here, but be careful in using it since it may make the text hard to read. Personally, I like to go with the basic font. Next to the palette is the eyeball icon, where you can have the real-time preview of your survey, but be careful not to answer or submit it because it will affect or be added on your overall data. You don't want that to happen. This third icon here is setting. Under General, you can check on here if you want to collect email addresses. This box, when checked, allows you to limit them to only one response. Or if you want that respondents can still edit after submission or see summary chart and text responses, just check this box over here. Under Presentation, there is an option to show respondents the progress bar. If you want them to see that they're 30% or 50% or 80% finished, you can just check here. Next box will allow you to shuffle question order, but this may not be a good idea for some forms. This one right here is to show a link to submit another response. But if you want to limit one response, just uncheck this box. This over here is a confirmation message. You can put like, thank you for taking this survey, just so they know that it has been submitted successfully. There is also a powerful tool here for teachers or instructors under quizzes, where you can release or show grade as they are answering the quiz. You can highlight missed questions, correct answers, and point values. Now that we've adjusted our theme, saw the preview, and go through the setting, let's proceed on sending the file. There are various ways you can send or share your file. You can send it directly via email. Just put the email here, the subject, and the message to recipient. You can also opt for link sharing. If you want the link shorter, just click shorten URL and your link is ready. You can paste it on your email or social media. And here you can embed this in the form of HTML. you can copy and paste this on your web page or website. Or if you want to directly share it on Facebook and Twitter, just click these icons over here. And there you go, your form is all ready. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. We will be happy to help you figure things out. Thanks and see you on our next video.